Check. I got a call first thing this morning that one of our inmates was having some pain. The jail staff deemed it necessary for him to go to the emergency room.
8-11.
You want to stay here for a second? I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Thanks, Brian. Happy Columbus Day. I know you're picking up all the audio, but you can't use anything that might have an inmate's name in it.
Okay.
My name is Wil Ailstock. My radio number is 101. I've had that number since I started on reserve. Started with the sheriff's office, like I said, in 2001, part-time. Worked for until 2007 and went full-time in the jail. Prior to that, I worked 15 years at the gypsum mine for National Gypsum. Before that, I was in the military. I was in the Army, deployed to Desert Storm, Desert Shield. Yeah, we'll check in at the office. I usually have paperwork on my desk I have to look at. What's shaking? I share the office with Sergeant Brian Miller.
How's that?
Good. I mean, Brian is a wealth of knowledge. He's been doing this for 30-some years.
I hope you edit this, but
Yeah. What's your general read on him? Is he a good cop?
Oh yeah. I mean, one of the best, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I always say good supervision leads to good troops. Good things, and everything runs great in here. So that's a sign of good supervision. So yeah.
You need to edit that out. Don't, in fact, be safe and don't put anything that Brian says.
Damn.
Getting that? They always have a chair for me to sit in. That's one of the requirements of being a sergeant. Well, my oldest son is Ethan. He works for Pratt County Road and Bridge. He runs a grader.
Can you say something? What else? Just keep talking.
My daughter lives in Wichita with her mom. She works at High Speco. I'm not quite sure what they do. Hydraulic fittings, I think.
All right, say something.
Hello.
Say something else.
Hey, my name's Albie.
And my youngest son is in college. You.
Okay, I'll wait. Can you introduce yourself? So like name, date of birth.
Yeah.
I'm Abby. Ailstock. Do I need to say my own name?
It would help.
What does any son think of their dad? He's the best. I don't know. Probably the most reliable person I know in my entire life.
I think Dan, or as I call him, Daddy, is a great person. He's funny. Bro, this is a lot harder than it seems.
It's harder to get people in, and we'll do it next week. Because I have no idea if he's going to sign the motherfucker today, tomorrow, or next week when we take it over there. Yep. He's not even in the county. All right. Thanks.
Yeah, we be cussing a lot. I have my dad's mouth for sure. I think he's hilarious though, so it kind of works out.
Apparently out of the break room, Justin brought me some water in a coffee cup. Like, I don't drink water out of a coffee cup.
You drink coffee.
It's like drinking beer out of a wine glass. Who the hell does that? I was a single child, divorced mother. My grandparents helped raise me. I went to Skyline School. I worked at Walmart while I was in high school. Went to the PCC when I graduated. Decided I was not meant to go to college. I didn't really know what I was going to do. Joined the Army to see what my options would be. Went to basic training in Fort Knox, Kentucky. Was stationed in Fort Stewart, Georgia, and then deployed out twice. Once for Bright Star when I first got to the duty station, 1989. Went to Jordan and Egypt. And then we came back from that and then deployed out to Saudi Arabia. For that conflict, I drove a tank, M1 Abrams. Well, I don't view the military as being political. Obviously, the commander-in-chief's elected at the top level, but and my boss is the sheriff, which is elected every 4 years. So it gets to be stressful on whether or not the sheriff will be voted back in, or you'll have a job or not have a job, or you just do the best you can and, follow nobody can fault you for following the policies and procedures that are set in place before you and follow the state law. So state and federal law.
I do kind of enjoy being able to, because he doesn't watch the news and everything, so I do enjoy being able to like share some, and him always giving me a slightly underwhelming reaction of like, oh, we like all this crazy stuff going on between the U.S. and Venezuela, and you're like, oh, really? That's it. Like, oh, we might go to war. Okay, all right.
And battalion insignia, and then this is a Desert Storm patch, and then my current rank at the sheriff's office, being captain. Sheriff's office, Dan. Yes, sir.
Not always, but a large amount of the people he deals with in jail are going to be the same people that come back again and again and again. So these are the people he knows them, and they know him. So if he arrives, he can help to de-escalate a situation a lot better than, say, a cop who only saw them the last time that they arrested them. They didn't see them for the 6-7 months that they sat in jail and had to deal with the consequences of whatever led to that in the first place.
It's like in a smaller community, them. If it's somebody that's been down out of jail, it's sad to think that you could actually remember talking to them at one point or another, and then to find out later that they have had an OD. But that individual, if they want drugs, they're going to find them. You're not going to just, you can slow it down, but I know that people are going from Pratt to Wichita to get drugs because it's harder to find in a smaller area, or they're going to Hutchinson or whatever. So you don't need all that. We need drugs, paraphernalia, and a gun. That's it. That's all we have probable cause for. I get news feeds from what's going on in Wichita, which there's no comparison between Wichita and Pratt. Obviously, they have a huge police force compared to what we have. Also, they have a huge tax base. So the Pratt County Sheriff's Office patrols 700 square miles of the county, while the police department, who has the same amount of certified officers, patrols 7 square miles inside the city limits. We have at least 5 small towns that are located in Pratt County which we try to hit every shift unless there's something else going on, at least to patrol through so that people can see that we're coming through there. Small city government has a hard time maintaining, I guess. with the limited budget of having people clean up their yards or keeping their houses in good standards.
Mowing. If Daddy does one thing, it's gonna be mowing.
Tire didn't look low, dude. No. Oh, just dropped it.
Up like a bad habit.
But I mean, our dad is not someone that likes to sit still for long periods of time and do nothing.
It was more rare to not have the scanner on at home than it was rare to have it on. It was literally always on. He was always the man of the house, like growing up, I assume. So his mom worked a lot. So he constantly was just working, like his whole life, it seems.
I remember at one point he was working for the city, working for the jail, working at the mine, and then also doing other odd jobs and everything just to cover everything.
I do a lot of boring stuff.
14, yeah. Well, and then you got one in your chamber.
Yeah.
So
48.
50.
Stand by. Fire. So, have you had to shoot any of your guns at all in the line of duty?
No, luckily I haven't had to. Cameron, my lieutenant, has. Where'd you get them? Did you order them?
Yeah, there's Ariats.
Anyway, I went to Durangos from Boot Barn.
Ooh, I like
The
them.
little mine looked like that before I put polish on them.
Can I get some footage of that? What, with my
Uh,
gun? Yeah.
Draw, bullet check, magazine check, function check.
Some B-roll. Well, I've known Dan Ailstock since he was a regular jailer.
Do you think he's a good boss?
I think he's a great boss.
Yeah, he does.
Of course, the best boss I've ever had.
Absolutely.
Do you have any crazy stories about this guy?
I got a few.
Well, sometimes you gotta be nice to because they outrank you. Dude, why are you getting this kind of stuff? Just kind of kooky stuff. Cops. You get some officers that are looking to make an arrest on every one of their stops. They get into the mindset where they're the ultimate authority and that everybody has to do what they say. I know some officers like that, and I don't associate with them. You need to know your rights as a citizen, but you also need to know what law enforcement's there for, and it's to serve and protect.
And if something would come across the scanner, like a car chase or something, he would hurry up and leave. And I just would literally pray and watch him walk out the door. And it's nerve-wracking because you never know. People are really crazy.
You don't ever get like scared whenever you're approaching like a traffic stop, thinking maybe, you see clips.
I did at first, but
You just got used to it.
let's get used to it. Like I said, a lot of people ain't gonna watch this because it doesn't have all the flash, and it doesn't have gunshots, and it doesn't have, people yelling at the police. In a normal day, I think it's very rewarding when we don't have complaints and we don't have issues with people twisting us up to be something we're not. Lived in Pratt County all my life except for when I was deployed. I have 3 kids, 2 ex-wives, 2 dogs. spend most of my time, or a lot of my time, devoted to the job. Because if we don't do it, nobody else will. I don't know how much of that you want to put in there.
I like all of it.
Oof. Pedestrians.